What is going on, everyone? Commodore last year today brings you guys my live reaction of One Piece manga chapter 1044. Now, the chapter is out late on a Thursday evening, but we are here today to read the latest installment of the pinnacle of art and literature. We are back from break in time for the peak, man. Because listen, the last couple days I've stayed off social media just because, again, I was worried it was going to be another, Gear 4 scenario. Because if you guys were there for the weekly journey when it came to Gear 4 during Dressrosa, the break week that we got hit, Luffy talking about, I'm tired of you talking and just talking nonsense and stuff with Dolphy. It's time I shut you up, Gear 4. And for those, that 1 week that we were just like waiting to figure out like what it was and stuff, and then the Bound Man and all that, I feel those same vibes again. So I have to rock the shirt. I have to respect Monkey D himself. The drums of liberation, whatever it may be, the grin. All I know is that we have greatness waiting for us in the pinnacle of art and literature. So, enough of me talking. All right, I was gonna have dinner, but my dinner is right over here waiting for me, man. So, without further ado, let's get into it. And of course, shout out to the guys over at TCB for letting us know, the updates, releasing the chapters and stuff. Because without them, man, we'll be back in the one manga days. And for those who've been there since the very beginning with those stuff, that was a tough time. But anyways, let's get into the chapter. Shout out to them, of course, but let's get into it, man. Chapter 1044, The Greatness. And the title of the chapter is Warrior of Liberation, man. Yo. I've been feeling the drums of liberation myself the last couple of days. Like the boom, 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 and stuff. And I've also been re-listening to Being Sake as well, which, it's kind of crazy when you think that a lot of the stuff that it alludes to what we're about to get into right now is because of that. It's kind of crazy. But anyways, let's look at the chapter now. We have the cover page right here. We see Oven. And I believe, I forget the little girl that's over here, but she's the one that was talking about, they took my doll or something. If I'm not mistaken, is Annette? I think it's Annette or whatever her name was. But the one that was talking to Big Mom, like, they took my toy, I want to kill them. Can I get a knife? And I'm just like, bro? What? But you see here, it looks like they're about to perform surgery, I believe, on Niji and Yongji. Is what I'm assuming. It says here, German 66 Cold-Blooded Voyage, Volume 8. Mama's out at sea. Let's start our research. Oh, never mind. So they're about to do a dissection, basically. Oh, okay. Interesting. So Pudding's thing didn't work. Because I assumed that Pudding had altered the memories of Brûlé and Oven to basically get them out as, helping out with Sanji's family and stuff. But I guess that wasn't the case. So it might be curtains for them? I don't know. But I don't see anywhere Pudding's in this vicinity. So, alright. Let's get into the chapter, man. Here we go. A resounding pulse. Ba-bump. What's happening? How can I still stand? I just lost. And you say doom da da da. So I get the drums are going off and stuff inside Luffy's heart. That man grinned one time. I don't know. I'm assuming it's awakening. I know it's the other stuff that people are talking about reincarnation, whatever. My guy is an original one. Alright? I am holding on to that until Goda tells me otherwise. What's happening? How can I still stand? But I feel like I'm having a blast. It's Luffy talking. It better be Luffy talking. I don't want to hear no fella by the name of JB talking right now, man. Because I know it's going to allude to possibly, but I hope not. I want my man to stay original as best as possible, man. I just lost, but I feel like I'm having a blast. Ha 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 ha. And you see doom da 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 da. So the drums are going off. Doom da da da. Luffy is Joy Boy. So Nisha said that. So right now, Yamato's basically getting the news that there's a possibility that Luffy may be a Joy Boy reincarnation. Which, I hope it's more so he's about to awaken the Delphi in the same manner as him, or the spirit is inside the Delphi, which I know has been things that we've talked about before. It's a possibility and everything, but oh boy, so Nisha said that. So now it's going over to the Pleasure Hall, Right Brain Tower. And you see Sanji basically being and she didn't even taken care of by the girl that he saved from before. Gah, gah! Sir Pirates, you're awake! Pant, Luffy. So he feels him like live floor. And you see now Kid, Law, and then the Hyogoro. It's like, what the is that Sir Straw Hat? They're basically hearing his voice in the form of the drums of liberation just going off. And they're like confused, like, what the hell? Marco even did too. He's like, Straw Hat? Oi, you too. He's still breathing. You see the look out there, my daughter and Nami. As they should. Luffy's still alive? You gotta be okay, right, big bro? I can hear the Aniki right there, man. I mean, they questioned the big snake that was Kaido and stuff, but our guy's fine. Now it's a matter of what exactly is going on with him, but the holy place, the Holy Land Marijoa, the Hall of Power Pangea Castle. We sacrificed one of our best agents. So Blue Scarf is out the paint. He's gone. He's done. We have a confirmed death. Someone actually died. That is in Maine. We sacrificed one of our best agents and enraged Kaido. Are we sure our priorities are straight? This may be better than the alternative. It's imperative that we snuff out something this problematic. No matter the era, the world government has always failed to acquire the Gomu Gomu fruits. Even after 800 years of trying, it's almost as if the fruit itself is evading us. Well, that's not impossible. All zone fruits have a will of their own, and this one carries the name of a god. After all, the Gomu Gomu fruit is really a mythical zone. It's the human fruit. Model Nika. And you see up above right there, right in front of the moon and stuff, you see Monkey D himself. And that man has awakened his fruit, but I see silhouettes. I need to see the actual look because I've been fooled too many times with the goddamn silhouettes. I need to see. You had your break. I better goddamn see a picture of what my guy looks like now. He's like, ha 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 ha. Doom da da doom da doom da da. Like, I don't know what, bro. Listen, I need to hear whatever that OST is that's being alluded to in terms of, like, you know, what could be for the future, whatever, all that. But, dude, its user's body gains the properties of rubber. In combat, they're supposedly only limited by their imagination, putting smiles on faces far and wide. They are the embodiment of the warrior of liberation. Yo. Alright, man. So, Monkey D, Mythical Zone. So it's one of those things where the public, if they were to see this fruit, they only know a certain type. Whereas the Gorosei know it as the human model Nika. So, the Nika know me, basically. I know people are going to run with that name and stuff, but it is what it is. Chose a better name next time. But the man really is the sun god, because right now the moon's out, but he's the moon god to me. Until told otherwise. And here we go. Sun god Nika. Awakening exceptionally strengthens their rubber body, and they even have more freedom. It is allegedly what? The most ridiculous power in the world. Now, has Monkey D figured out exactly, because right now, the first time he's awakening it, so he's basically test trialing it. What in God's name makes the Nika fruits different than anything else we've ever seen? Let's see. Treasure Respiratory, second floor. Hiyori! I really admired Odin. Think about what you're doing. It was all Kaido. He was using me. We can still run away together. Just remove these nails and please grab that Shamishin and bash this dude upside the head and put him in Azkaban. The sunken place, whatever it may be, Hiyori. Do your father proud and get this bozo off my screen. He's lived for too long. His ugly face, demented, deformed. He needs to go. Do God's work right now. Not the sun god. Do God's work. You spat in the face of a samurai you owed. Who would still believe you? Bing, 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 bing. Shout out my boy Recon. Every time we talk about the zombie shit, we always do. My father kept his promise. Did he not? And look at this bozo. Like, oh. He danced like a fool for 5 long years because he thought you and Kaido would honor the secret arrangement you made and free Wano. He never even told his own family. Kept it in the files. Kept it in his heart. A real man. My father was a man who kept his word. And of course now he's all like, oh. He still expected the same of you when you agreed to let them go. If he withstood being boiled for an entire hour, even while his body was being burned by the oil, despite it all, he always smiled. Always. I can't even fathom my father's suffering. He had to shoulder the burden by himself because the entire nation was your hostage. What's the matter, Hiyori? Father, are you really okay with what everyone says about you? Of course I am. You know why? Because I have you guys. That's a real father right there. And you know what? It's crazy because it reminds me a lot of how Shanks is and stuff. Because again, as we know in the series, you can talk about it on him, call him whatever name in the book you want. But my family's top one. My friends are top one in the case of Shanks. So you disrespect them, then I'm going to put hands on you. And it's on sight. So, Oden knew the plot. Take care of your family at all costs. Even if it meant keeping secrets from them. Because you know what? Those are the lanes we go to protect the ones we love. Really? And I swear I'll always be here for you. Look at those tears. Oh man, the smile. She's so precious, and now she's grown to a beautiful woman. Oh yes, I've always said Oden was a great samurai. Fraud. As Shogun, I can ensure his legacy is recognized. Your father. And she dropped the mask. She dropped the mask. Oh, the tears of liberation. Here we go. Hold your tongue, you miserable wretch. I am Kozuki Hiyori. I was always proud to carry my father's name, even when I was starving and covered in rags. You, on the other hand, never had a trace of honor. Every day you were Shogun was one too many. He's cutting a promo. That's the second promo I've ever heard. Anyone that tells me they're not enjoying this, man, frauds. Straight up frauds. You don't like good promos. You don't like people putting other people in their place after the nonsense, all the trash, all the humility. This man put not only the nation, but her own father. You don't enjoy this? Fraud. And as each day passed, more and more lives were lost. Wait, stop. Don't do something you're going to regret. Seeking revenge is a dated ideology, you know. Besides, killing me makes no difference. Kaido will still be unbeatable. And you see the blow up coming back after the one with Kanjuro. Orochi-sama? Huh? I have failed. Is that you, Kanjuro? This is as far as I go. He is a go. Just get him out of here. Just get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Done with him. Get him out of here. Your timing is impeccable. This is the ideal stage for your real final performance. If he does not die here, then I'm personally jumping in the manga, Rohan Kishibe style, and putting an end to him. Burn that woman to ash. Go. Take her. Goofa-fa-fa-fa. The Failed Revenge of a Shrew, 20 years in the making. Is a perfect title for this tragic comedy. Take a look, Hiyori. A Kozuki survivor should know the fortune favors the mighty. Orochi-sama, that's the wrong way. And he just gets, he gets burned. Okay. So he gets burned pretty much. The little Control thing comes in and just sizzles him completely down. I mean, if he's being burned to death, I mean, there's no other. You know what? I actually like this. Because if you think about it, it's ironic as hell. And it's one of those things where, like, of course it happened. Like, I know the term isn't coming to mind right now because I'm still fried from earlier. But Oden had to die by being boiled, by being ablazed. And now the same thing's basically happening now to Orochi. So, if there is a way he's going to go well, burned to death, love to see it. The dawn will come. Kanjuro, you idiots. Hiyori, save me. It burns. The Kozuki clan always keeps its promises. And I here it is. Here it is. I feel like anything's possible now. I could keep fighting a bit longer. My heartbeat sounds funny. This is my peak. This. There's no way. There's no way. Nah, man. Nah, bro. No. Where is it? Where is it? Where is? Yeah, give me that, man. Nah. 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 We're reading the chop like this from now on. We're bringing this out here. Are you kidding me, bro? Okay. Okay. Okay, Luffy. Okay. The awakening wasn't enough for you. The awakening wasn't enough for you. He said, let me put the real world title on and say, oh, Gear Fifth. I'll gladly take it. And you just see right after the crack. Wait, hold on. There's crackles and everything going on. I don't know, the man's summoning lightning or something. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell this thing is. Because my guy's like moving around. Like, you know, if you play the Majora's Mask, there's that one boss at the very end. I think it's with the Skull Kid and stuff. Where he's like walking around doing like all the crazy dance and all that and everything. It reminds me so much of that right now. But the crackling's going crazy. You see the roof part going off. I better see what he looks like right now, man. I'm not trying to see Silhouette Nomi prosper at all costs. But Kaido's like looking up. You see everything going in. Wah! Wah! Thud. Thud. Oh my god. Hey, you guys. What the hell is that? It's... What the hell is that? It's on the roof. Well, let me relax before I scroll down and lose the world title. Let me put the world title here, man. For my own sake, I must keep it together because eviction may come my way. Scroll down. And the cracking. Hey, what's happening? Conqueror's hockey. Where's it coming? And everyone just getting knocked out. Just for the crowd. Yo, just give me that. Kind of just like this. He just like, huh? And they're like, what? Grab, smash. And look at his face. Oh shit, Luffy. I need to keep it together because I feel like if I scream right now, it's over. It'll be over for me. It's over. It'll be over. It's too late at night, but it might be over. And man, yoink, pulls him up right after. Kaido-san. And you see Luffy from the bottom as he pulls this dude up, and Kaido's just like, bro, oh my god. Look at his hair. It's being swung. He always being swung like a little toy snake. He's like, his eyes are just flipping out. Take this. He's just swishing this dude around. This guy's gonna get a concussion at this point. An eternal one. Oh my, bro, look at this little man. Don't put it in the hair, bro. I just smash, bro. Bro, I need to keep it together. I need to keep it together. I can't get evicted, man. I can't get evicted. I should have waited till the morning, but no. This dude is just whack-a-mole and smashing around on Kaido. And you see this dude, bang, crashes hit the ground. And his head, you see right there, he had white eyes, the blood gushing out his mouth. Pants. Bro, look at Luffy. Oh my god. Sun God Nika's built different, dude. Oh my lord. Straw Hat. So you're still alive. I'm grateful. Blast the breath. This man is spazzing with the double spreads. He just fell back. My man just fell back. He said, I'm blast breath? I've seen that non so many times. Bang. Falls back. What's wrong with him? What's going on with this dude? Bro, his eyes are why do I pop like this? Yeah, he's top one. 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 I'm not giving him the 3 anymore. I thought he was going to be top 3 after this arc, bro. He might be top 1. This man pulled the ground itself. Did one of these, almost like he's putting up his own little shield or something. And because whatever you touch, basically changes the property of water. It's Dolphy's fruit, how we saw with the string, turns to string. He literally just turned the ground itself into rubber. And the blast breath itself goes boing, bouncing back right at Kaido. And you just see it just boom, explodes. And then you see my guy, oh my god. My guy's out here with, bro, listen, Super Saiyan hair, you're in the mud. Just accept it right now. You had the game for 20 years with that haircut. Curtains. This is the curtain call. You're done. Your time to retire. Put that movie out whenever you can and call it a career. Because right now, the real God right here with the hair and everything flowing around, that's top 1. That's my goal right there. That's Monkey D mother flipping Luffy, bro. Holy shit. Gear 5th. This man is just laughing himself away straight to the bank. Sorry about that idiot from before. Okay, thank God I still have a reading comprehension and some brain cells and my heart intact. Because my biggest fear was about to come true, but thank God we're not on that Kishimoto disaster class, because this is a Goda manga. Sorry about that idiot from before, aka Blue Scarf. I didn't want to win like that. Don't sweat it. Now, let's finish this. Hey, look at the menacing. Oh my god. Oh my god. And it's next chapter we're getting the color cover spread. I thought it was this week. Oh my god. The battle reaches its finale. Oh my lord, what a chapter. This is a 500 out of 10. Not even going to consider hearing any criticism or the nonsense someone can literally make about this chapter, because I ain't going to hear it, I ain't going to allow it. This is one of them chapters that really puts in perspective right now that not only is One Piece near its end game, but 1,044 straight chapters of heat. And that's why this series gets the world title. That's why it gets the world title, baby. Dude. You're telling me that this man, not only, again, the Sun God Nika and all that, and I know, so we're going to have to play around with the word and stuff. I was going to call him Nike and everything just to mess around with it. But not only is this, it's a mythical, it's one of those things again, where I feel like unless you were part of the world government of the Gorosei, you know it's true meaning. So everyone else just thought that it was just rubber. That's all it was. But at the end of the day, the stuff that it could do, anyone who wielded that fruit, who knew how to be able to pull off, it's a thing. And it's my only thing is like, it got to be near death in Luffy's case, I guess, to be able to learn that awakening stuff. Because this is obviously the first time that we're seeing right now. Like, this is Gear 5th. In conjunction with him awakening his devil fruit. So he literally has both right now active to be able to tangle with the likes of Kaido. Like right now, we're seeing 2 equals. If people didn't think he was equal in his base form, what he was doing before, on the come up, he's now there and possibly going to surpass him next week. Like I've always been adamant, Luffy's the one that's putting Kaido in a spliff. And we're going to get that. And it looks like it could happen next week. If you're going with the center color cover for this next chapter, 1045, the fight ends. This is a wild chapter. And next week could easily top it. Oh my god. I feel all the last remaining brain cells in my head are just scattering around, trying to keep things together. Because I can't even believe this is a real chapter, man. Like, first, a shout out to the stuff with Hiyori. Hiyori was out here cutting a godly promo and stuff, and by the way things are looking right now, Orochi's being burned to death, which again, ironic in the fact that it happened to Oden, he died from boiling, even though technically it was because Kaido shot him after the fact. But to have him go out that way, I'm perfectly fine with that. I just need to. I'm one of those sadistic people that I have to watch the man burn to death, because if you're gonna do all that stuff to me and my family, and I have to wait 20 years to get my revenge, I'm putting you in a slow cooker. I am watching you be shredded down to the ashes after everything. So I don't want it to be an off screen. I need you to be burned completely to ashes. I have to watch you disappear from this world. That's how we go. But it's clear as day, man. The highlight of this entire chapter was finally getting to see the awakening itself. And the Gorosei, the way they hype this thing up too, man. Because they know that in the hands of the wrong person, it is the most ridiculous power in the world. And not only a mythical zone that can also alter whatever it touches. He grabbed the floor and turned that mug into rubber. You want to go with AoE attacks? Please tell me. Like, you better hope that you're in space is the only way. Unless he alters space itself as one of the other things, then my god, no one's touching Luffy. I don't even care if it's Blackbeard. You can have a third devil fruit, you're not being Luffy. And land, sea, or air, or space, or whatever dimension, bet on the new sun god to get a W. But my lord, man, this is easily one of the best chapters, if not at least a top 3 chapter in Wano right now, and one of the best in the series. I had my worries to God that would be reincarnation things or whatever, but I see none of that. Luffy has awakened his Devil Fruit in the same manner that Joy Boy did. He's possibly now the second person to ever have done it. And we're seeing it now come into full effect. It wouldn't surprise me, again, because we talk about Devil Fruits and the spirits of people and stuff, if the spirit of Joy Boy is in there, because of similarities and all the stuff that's going on. But I don't see like the thing of like, where it could actually be him. But again, it's going to provide, we have to get more context coming out now from Luffy. Like, we're seeing the action here, but we need to see what the words behind it are. But given next week is probably going to be a continuation of the fight itself, I'd be very shocked if we actually get to hear this dude speak a little bit more. I mean, it's still Luffy to me right now. The fella that's inside right now, that's my boy Monkey D. And that's how it's going to be. Unless I'm told otherwise. But right now, man, Luffy's going to cook. As how he should. So, what a flippin' chapter, man. This dude is... That's my MC. That's my MC. That's my MC. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below regarding this week's chapter of One Piece. Do you, listen, man, if you have a world title and you're not putting on it right now after this chapter, then you already know what I'm about to say to you. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments, how you felt about the chapter itself. Where is the rank for you in terms of the chapters that we gotten so far in Wano, and just in general with the series where you have it? Did this chapter ease any worries that you had in regards to what was going to go on with Luffy and all that? In terms of him being a quote-unquote reincarnation, or because I know what the way Yamato had brought it up and stuff, but it does feel like it's more so the awakening. It's not him literally Joy Boy taking over or whatever and stuff. It's literally he's probably the second person to have ever accomplished that feat of awakening his Devil Fruit in a similar manner to Joy Boy. And it wouldn't surprise me, again, as I say, if the spirits are still living within the Devil Fruit in some capacity, it wouldn't shock me whatsoever if Joy Boy somehow was in the fruit at the time and stuff it was taken in. So we don't know too, again, if somebody else had the Devil Fruit before or not, whatever. But I'm assuming that Luffy is the second user until we're told otherwise in some kind of like avatar state or whatever it is. So, but yeah, I mean, let me know your thoughts again about the chapter down below. The stuff also with Hiyori too. How do you guys feel about how that's been taken care of? And do you think that's the way you want to see Orochi go out, being burned alive? And it's similar matter to what happened to Oden. If you feel like there's any other way you should go out, let me know down in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here if you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of One Piece. The time is now. Not next month, not next year. Now is the time. If you want to be here for the weekly experience, for what is the pinnacle of art and literature, subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the Bella Shandora. Or matter of fact, we may have to change up the name. Click on the Bella Shandora while beating onto the drums of liberation. We'll figure it out how we're going to coin that term. If you want to be here for the weekly experience, and with that all being said, I will catch you guys next week. I am this right now is probably the most hype I've been for One Piece in a long time. I love reading the series weekly, but this is one of those moments where I feel like Oda's about to remind people why he is that guy, why this is the best-selling manga of all time, why it has 500 million circulated worldwide, why Harry Potter's in the mud, and why Batman's getting taken out of the paint, and then soon that fella in tights that people want to champion say is the ghost Superman, Clark, Ken, whatever you want to call him, Ken Clark, whatever, I don't even give a damn. Because the only name we only give a damn about here is Monkey D. Mother Flippin' Luffy, as we should. Commodore last signing off. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care. Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy.